Luciano.
And I'm Mary. Today we're going to discuss with you a controversial theory about color perception.
Visible light ranges from 400 to 700 nanometers all the way from violet to red.
It is widely believed that white and black are colors, but the truth is that white is a combination of all existing colors instead of black as a result of the lack of colors. They're also called non-colors because white reflects all the sun rays instead of black who absorbs them all.
Wait a minute, what do you mean by that? I mean, in order to see something, the sun rays need to reach our eye. So that does mean that all the clothes that I think are black in my closet are not actually black?
That's exactly what it means.
The vital percent though is whether we see the same colors.
Let me rephrase it a bit. The question is whether all human brains decode visible light the same way. Recent researchers have proven that the answer to this question is no, meaning that the blue sky that I see may be a red sky for you.
Well, what do you mean by that?
This is a blue card, right? Let's see what would happen if you could change brains. Raise the card in front of you and tell me, what do you see?
Well, I see red.
And I see green.
But how is this possible though?
Well, let us explain this phenomenon.
Colors are an illusion. They don't exist like gravity or atoms do. They're a product of human brain. In the question we mentioned the word decode. This word perfectly describes the existence of colors. They are a code created for mankind in order to help between the communication between human species.
The fact that we distinct colors is a consequence of three cones in our eyes that process the waves of the three basic colors: red, green, and blue. If one cone is dysfunctional, it's difficult for the person to understand the color. The cones that are usually dysfunctional are the ones of the red and the green. Though there is possibility of all three cones to be dysfunctional, which in that case the person will see everything in gray tones. This is known as color blindness, which is a hereditary fault in the DNA.
So here we can see in the first bar the color range of somebody who has all three cones working perfectly. The second bar shows the range of somebody the red cone is dysfunctional. The third cone shows the color range of when the green cone is dysfunctional, and the last one is when the blue cone is dysfunctional.
So, in relation to what we analyzed previously, we can now understand why colorblind people don't know if they're colorblind.
Well, the important thing that we want to discuss today, though, is that whether my blue is your red, the way we feel when we see the blue sky, for example, is the same. When there is sun and you can actually see the color outside of the sky, you really feel motivated to deal with the daily tasks. But when the day is gloomy and there are clouds outside and rain, nobody really feels really energetic to deal with the daily life tasks. This leads us to the conclusion that
It doesn't
No matter what we see, but what we feel.